interesting game to come into because Darren Waller, former All-Pro tight end who last season reached a dispute among the negotiations, decided he no longer wanted to be a Raider, and the Raiders traded him to the Atlanta Falcons, who ended up being the worst team in the league last year. And that mattered because in the trade, we traded Darren Waller for Kyle Pitts and a number one pick. And that first round pick ended up being a number one pick because they were so bad. So Atlanta off to a better start, 2-0-1 in this game with a tie, and looking to improve their prospects despite not having a number one pick. So we had money issues and we had to get rid of Khalil Mack. Maxx Crosby though and there's Darren Waller with the catch for him. Oh, break that. That's Jacobs looking slow right there. All right, we got Ruggs on the outside. Maybe Roberts, depending on what the strong safety does. Strong safety says put. So we're going to go deep to Ruggs. And that's him. You're not going to catch him. He could go. Oh, the way. And that's a touchdown. Let's get the music happening. It's a big one right there. But at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with Derek Carr. Ooh, does he catch it? Wow, nice pass and catch by Hamler. And that's a touchdown by number 82. I'm not sure who that receiver is. Touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons, Johnson. And the young quarterback finds his target in the end zone against Trevor Mullen. Should have been able to knock that play down, but didn't. And an unlikely touchdown pass against the perennial corner who just is out of position. Roethlisberger is not looking particularly good right now. Hold up. Pitts with the catch. Nice catch, and that's a first down. Can be like the, a solid route runner for them. And then if they can get a big target like Bryan Edwards, just to be threatening, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to be amazing. He just needs to be somebody that you think about. Let's go. No, sir. No, sir. Big run by Josh Jacobs running over the defender. Right, so they got these young, fast running backs who I think they're going to continue to try to use, and Trevor is coming in, hit sticking all day long. That's not me. In the middle. All day long to throw. No pressure by the Raider front line. I didn't even see anybody trying to get there. Not sure how good he is for coverage. That's us. Oh, come on, Tua. Trevon, what you move out the way for? Okay. Potentially Pitts. We got that one. We're going to push Ruggs on the right because they got a single safety. So it's either going to be Ruggs with the one-on-one or Pitts over the middle. Oh. And Ruggs comes back to get the ball. The catch. As we're supposed to get offensive touchdowns. The catch and run. And Kyle Pitts gets the catch. And Cortez Spriggs, 8 for 8. And now that I've said that, it means the next pass I throw will be incomplete. What's up, Christian? I just noticed that you liked earlier. Thanks for coming through. Give me that block. Good block. I see you, Henry Ruggs. Edwards Hilaire to do something tonight from a fantasy point of view, and it just didn't look like he was game planned at all. So got him. Push to the outside. Smash him. Ooh, let's go. Number 24, get some. You have to hit that weight room, son. Let's go. The Raiders finally this season able to get some offense. Last 2 games, it's just. But now there's a lot of pressure on them. They've got the strength of the Falcons really up is, and that's Darren Waller with the catch. Called very much blitz packages today.
And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get out.
Back over the middle. And there's the sack with Tershawn Wharton. That's when you will receive. He gets in and makes the play. Big tackle, and that's Maxx Crosby with 2 sacks in a row. And just like that, I said we're not getting any sacks, and all of a sudden we get 2 sacks. Maxx Crosby just powers through, and Hunter Renfrow no longer with the team. Someone asked me earlier, who are some of the Raiders that are no longer with the team? Hunter Renfrow, no longer a Raider in this franchise. But again, we're in year 4, so we had to make a bunch of moves. Got to hit triangle, but
you're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield.
Oh no! Gosh, Jacobs free along the sideline. Break him. Looks like we may have Edwards in the corner up there. We do have him, and that's a touchdown pass by the quarterback, who slips it in. And barely got the W. It's the first one where the offense really seems like it's trying to do something. And that's a big hit by Trayvon. Which one is he? I think it's Trevor Merrick. Let's see what we got going on here. And Maxx Crosby comes in and stops the run. Jacobs, wow. I would play the music, but at this point, there's not really no reason to be hyped with the music. That's a nice run, though. Found the hole, burst through, gets through there, and throws off the final defender and gets in for the touchdown. I think that's going to happen. Wharton tries to get in and is in, gets the sack. Going deep. Come on, Merrick, get there. Did he catch it? Ah, he does catch it. I decided to go for the knockdown. Didn't get it. Johnson. That's his second big play for the Falcons today. Take a look at this.
Mission accomplished. Well, one way or the other, you knew
throws it deep. Quarterback.
But I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield.
He tried to knock, try to run this. They're probably going to get a couple yards on the run. No run. And that's us. Oh, come on. Who's that? Number 49. You could have jumped that route. That's a touchdown to Hamler from the young quarterback. Hamler, the other guy that made some big plays for him. Should be a winnable game, but we'll see. And Christian McCaffrey, that's a fumble already. And the Raiders came in with the heat. I don't know who it was that made the big hit, but Christian McCaffrey gets the ball on the ground, but the Panthers recover. Take a look at the replay, and that is number 4, Wusu Koromoa. Shows up with the big hit. And Newsome there to make the play on the ball and keep the Panthers from the first down. 3rd and 7. And the screen doesn't work, and just like that, the Panthers go 3 and out. Sure, Christian McCaffrey's about to get going and just start breaking every tackle. It's gonna happen. I expect it.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to
10, and there's that tackle right there, just like that, and that's what we called. Breaks another one. It's like it's a crystal ball sometimes. You just know exactly what's gonna happen. Now, he did just break one tackle here, but still. Oh, just no, sir. Who's this? He got smashed. Joe Alexander. All right, let's see what we got. I can't get mad at it. He's one of the best running backs in the game. He's not supposed to go down easy. Wharton comes in, and Alexander is getting all the work right now. Defends the pass, keeps it from being. Come on, Maxx Crosby, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Nope. Wharton's there. Trayvon Mullen able to deflect a pass, and the young quarterback is 0 for 5.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And Raiders with a 14-0 lead.
Last time out, they had that long 50.
Probably going to be a run here.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay.
They to push the edge, and Jonathan Abram able to get in and make the tackle.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, go get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, you know, I'd rather get it.
Let's get that safety sack. Get the coverage. Oh no, who's this? Christian McCaffrey getting all the work. Oh, that's a fumble. Let's go. And Christian McCaffrey's second fumble of the day. What is happening? Catch, and that is number 25, Trevor. Is it Trevor? I keep getting Trevor and Trayvon mixed up. McCaffrey's anybody type player. Everybody will want Christian McCaffrey, but I mean like his style, catching, running hard. You know, I like him. You know, he's just that kind of flex player. I think he feels good as a Raider. So I can see a move like that. But I'd have to give up something, which I'd be willing to give up Josh Jacobs for that. And something else. I'd give up Josh Jacobs and, you know, I don't know. It just would be too much. Good tackle. Thought maybe he was going to break that tackle, but he didn't. Diablo's there to make the play. But I don't know. And again, pipe dreams, you know. Last year I tried to get Khalil Mack, and it didn't matter what package I put together. They just was not departing from Khalil Mack, period. No matter who I was putting in the package. Ooh. It's a nice catch. That's a first down. 4th and inches. Josh Jacobs finally getting a little room to run. So I don't know. I think maybe young Asante Samuel Jr. He might be an interesting guy. That's Raider. First down. He's up to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. But who knows? They run the counter. Josh Jacobs up the middle. It's a few more yards. I don't know why Ruggs he's a superstar player, but he's just got 2 huge plays. I don't know why he's not in the zone. He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his. And Josh Jacobs finds some room and gets loose. He could go. Breaks one. Gets down to the 3-yard line, and that's a big play by Josh Jacobs. He's pretty much been contained in the first half, but finally finds some room to run. Cortez, who's having a game today. Cortez brings it in for the TD. Ryan Edwards is like, hey man, I'm here. Cortez said, I got it, man. Don't worry about it. Let's go. And they continue to make that same short pass. This is in good position. We'll play back and underneath. We'll Baker up. It's probably going to be a little out route. And that's a sack. They sack him back at the 36. Seconds to go in quarter number 2. This is first and goal. See if we can stop this. Run.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey with the touchdown for the Carolina Panthers and put them on the board for the first half.
Christian McCaffrey.
Pretty good offense. Their best offensive series of the game so far. They are fine. Oh, but he does step forward. He has room. Ruggs beats his guy again. That is ridiculous. Henry Ruggs having a monster game today.
But when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Buying time to his left.
And that's that's intercepted.
But it's intercepted.
I thought that was a touchdown.
His guys have got it back in the
Wow.
stages of the first half.
Ruggs was hot for a minute. No longer.
Back to throw here.
That's going to be a
Forced out to his
Brees is
left.
going to break free, get the first, and head out of bounds.
Past the 30 prior to going
I would agree with that. Understand
Um,
come back and you fake it to him and go play
maybe
action.
Edwards, if we can
Say, okay, they got
get
him
safety
on
to
that
step
one.
back.
We'll come back to him in another carry.
We don't have to run it. Spriggs with more space. And out of bounds he goes, but that is another first down.
Forget about the idea.
Pretty stacked on the left.
Line of scrimmage.
Nothing behind them. We're going to push Kyle Pitts up.
In the backfield.
See what happens with him.
on third down. He'll drop to
Don't have it.
escaping the
Oh, we can't.
pass here as he's taken down.
And the Raiders linebackers on the field
Starting to question their confidence a bit.
are going to try a blitz here.
Run 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to
Push to the right, I believe. And that's a nice tackle by Baker, who comes up and makes the play.
Down at the 32.
That's 3rd and 6. We're going to do a standard man here.
This offense in desperate
This
need
guy is
of
not in
points as they
position to
come up
play.
on third down. The
McCaffrey.
gun. Wyatt.
And that's a catch, but he's out of bounds before he can get the first down. And that's 4th and 3, and the Raider defense makes the stand. We might push to Roberts on the left.
Looking for additional yardage, and again that second score here in the third quarter. Letting one go deep for Roberts.
Good catch, Roberts. Let's go. That's a big play.
And all the way
A big play by
22-yard line.
Andre Roberts, I believe is his name. Akeem Roberts.
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
And Cortez makes the pass while being pressured, and Roberts with the catch, also under pressure. Jacobs in the middle, gets the block. Oh,
Exactly. They've had trouble stopping him.
and that's 91 yards.
Great coverage. Oh, he can run too. It'll be a pickup.
And that's the end of the third. In a strong position to win this game. And Josh Jacobs, who's had to work hard for everything he's got today. Let's go ahead and let them look. Okay, so here, the defender. Okay, that defender right there, who is that? Where is he going? Number 30? No, number 20, Newsom. All right, so playing a man. So he stays with him, and then what is number 20 doing? He's with him like he's supposed to be. It's man to man, and he just leaves him. Where's he going? Where is number 20 going? Let's see what we get. They've been throwing underneath pretty much all day.
They have pride too on that side of the ball.
Get that tackle. Diablo able to make the tackle again on Christian McCaffrey.
Looking to throw. Wyatt. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Big hit.
7 yards.
That Trayvon Mullen able to make the play.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him?
You know this is a touchdown for C-Mac. Let's see if we can keep it from happening. Big hit by
Resulted in losing yardage.
number 42, Painter.
It's a loss.
That's another big hit by Owusu Koromoa.
Losing yardage to
Keeps the run.
victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter.
This game really came down to the secondary. That one matchup which we forecast to have a huge day. Oh, crap. I don't think Akeem Roberts is ready to have a huge day. I like it. The more guys we have making plays, the more it boosts the confidence of the entire offense and helps everyone contribute. when Henry Ruggs has earned, okay, $2,500 for inspiring a teammate. I like it. I like it.
It's the Broncos. Can Denver even the score? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
In Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
That's a hit.
And that play will go nowhere.
Number 76. The pass.
Always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is.
And that's a big play. Joel Alexander shows up and keeps the first down from happening.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that's intercepted. By Patrick Surtain, who just sat on that play as Roberts came running across the middle. And we didn't need to lead him as much as we did.
I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Williams again.
And that's another big play. And that one's made by Diablo.
Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, daggone it. And that's my bad. I fell for the play action. Josh Jacobs up the middle, and that gets him 7 more yards, and that's a 3rd and inches. Oh, I thought that was a first down. Run up the middle here.
On 3rd down, here comes
Big block by number 43, Terrell. And Cortez Spriggs gets a good block and runs out of bounds. And that is a touchdown for the Denver Broncos. And just like that, 14-point lead against the Raiders. And we've got to find a way to get it back together.
But this is going to wind up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that's Henry Ruggs with, oh no, he didn't get the catch.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there.
Wow, I thought for sure he had that.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left.
Riggs gets the first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right.
Catch by Henry Ruggs, who makes the play. Cortez
Getting it to him in space.
gets space and finds a way to get the ball to Henry Ruggs. Throws on the run. Ruggs all by himself.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Nowhere, no one's open. And Spriggs finds a way in and gets the touchdown. Let's get that man. Pretty much brought us down by himself. Cortez, everyone's open. Look. The only play we had was a run. I'll turn to play single safety. I think we're fine.
On 2nd and 12, block.
Maxx Crosby, and he holds on to it down a little bit.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd.
And that's good blocks.
Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. And they'll have it in the
It's good blocks by the Broncos.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here.
All right, we're going to call our own plays here because don't like the way this is looking.
Those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage.
And that's a nice play for them one-on-one.
Win out of this offensive sales because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
Josh and Henry Ruggs with the catch. We got here.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
Pitts gets out of bounds. 10 yards left. Looking at a slant play.
Drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my gosh, not there. To the end zone. I saw Pitts and thought maybe I could get Pitts. Waited, and then I thought maybe Henry Ruggs would get open over the middle there. The thrower should be right on the N and the C. He leads him to the spot. And I could have ran this as well. Just lots of options there. It did not work out appropriately.
They still got a shot.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now
it's a yard and it's inches.
My kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
First you don't succeed.
He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first down. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Pitts finds this guy and gets out of bounds. That's a good play.
33 yards that time.
Once again, we're down here in the red zone. Gotta make a touchdown. Need to get the touchdown, and that's Roberts. First play of the game, he does get his touchdown. Team Roberts looking for 150 yards. It has to settle with 10. Yeah, this is a run. Maybe a screen. Oh, and they blitz out. They what you call it, out of it. And that is a big play. Gosh, Jacobs, find some room on the outside. Gets the run.
Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal.
And that's a catch by Henry Ruggs going deep. Let's go. Let's play the music. We needed that one. Let's go. We had to win the press, and that was all we needed. And the deep pass to Henry Ruggs. It's the right move. And that is what we needed. Okay, so what is this bug? Did you see that? Did you see the bug? So what was going on with this guy sliding all the way over the defensive end who's supposed to be right here? He slid all the way over to the left. I wasn't even controlling him. And of course, that leaves that side of the field wide open. That's frustrating. Going to the fourth down, 2 touchdowns, and unable to stop their offense. Push Ruggs on the left. Maybe have to hit Roberts underneath. Oh my gosh. Bad pass. That was a bad pass. Maybe Pitts.
Good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork that led to the interception.
Flushed out right. He will
slide down. All right, maybe Roberts. We'll see what happens. If not, Pitts.
2nd and 3. He's got his pass catching tight end. That's Pitts. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
This does not look good. I don't think we have much here. Maybe Jacobs.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
No, don't fumble. Oh my gosh. Told you. Automatic fumble. Automatic fumble if the quarterback gets hit. Good catch.
What a catch on the sideline.
Nice catch.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll look to throw. Escaping the play. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Mosley that time able to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
4th and 24. We got to go for it. Got to go for it. And you know we're going to Ruggs. And it's not enough. And the Raiders take the L today against the Denver Broncos. 21-35 so far. And let's make sure we don't give up any more touchdowns. But that's going to be it. We're going to go ahead and let the clock run out. Don't think we can do much about it. The Raider defense not able to stop the Denver Broncos. Score 35-21. Denver takes the game. And all of the scenarios. Defeated 4 turnovers.